Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Today we got Ghost Rider versus the Abomination. So without further ado, let's get it, let's go, dice 'em. So yeah, we got the Ghost Rider, the Spirit of Vengeance, Johnny Blaze, a man who made a deal with the devil to save his father's life. He ended up becoming bonded with the Spirit of Vengeance, the spirit of an angelic being, a deity-like entity that was created by the monotheistic God himself to be the Spirit of Vengeance. He himself was corrupted by the sin of man, the invention of sin, the idea and concept of sinning. And so when his mind was completely warped and he was exposed to the concept of war and evil, he became inevitably corrupted by the devil. He decided to become basically the devil's servant and warrior, a servant of hell. He decided to reign in hell as he was basically trapped in a deal with the devil. Despite his angelic nature, Ghost Rider became more similar to a fallen angel, though he never became purely evil or a pure servant of hell. Even when acting in the interest of hell, inevitably the Ghost Rider turned against his master Satan, the devil, Rourke, and decided to try to rebel and do what he thought was right. He's insane, though. His mind has been completely corrupted and twisted around by the devil. Here we see Rourke, the physical representation of the devil, being plummeted into the earth by the Ghost Rider. We get to see how physically strong he is and how spiritually strong he is in both Ghost Rider 1 and 2. And we see how the hellfire that is possessed by Ghost Rider is strong enough to actually burn up any physical vessel, even that of the devil himself. It can destroy organic material and completely reduce living beings to ashes, even destroying the soul. Ghost Rider's penance stare is when he stares into the soul of his victim and basically fries them with their own sin. Ghost Rider is brave, bold, skilled, and powerful. He's also extremely, extraordinarily durable and very, very powerful. A very unique and interesting specimen, and definitely a great combatant in this fight. Now, the Abomination, on the other hand, was a Milblonsky, a super soldier, a man who took a super soldier serum similar to the super soldier serum of Captain America himself, making him a near perfect peak human specimen, a physically enhanced, very, very powerful super soldier, one who then used the Hulk's blood in experimentation to transform himself into a gamma being, a Hulk. Basically, he became mutated and became 2 times stronger than base Hulk, becoming physically stronger than the OG Hulk, and he became much more ruthless and relentless. He is a being that continued to evolve as the series went on, becoming more and more comic accurate. He's physically extremely, astonishingly strong. He's much more powerful than the Ghost Rider physically, but he's very, very durable on a similar level. The only thing is the Abomination also possesses an extreme regenerative healing factor closer to that of the Hulk's. Hulk was beating up on Abomination, feel me? He was actually getting the upper hand, before inevitably the Abomination showed who was the more powerful, more insane, mutated gamma being. And he inevitably damn near defeated the Hulk before Hulk took an opportunity, saw an opening, and inevitably defeated the Abomination, permanently taking him down, at least for the time being, until he reappeared in Shang-Chi, more evolved, slightly different, more comic accurate, before they inevitably decided to ruin his character in She-Hulk. But regardless, Abomination is badass, he's super powerful, he is close to the physical level of strength of beings like Hulk, but like I said, he's technically actually stronger than the base form Hulk, even Savage Hulk, and the thing is, obviously, Abomination maintains his human intellect and his strategic military mind. Now, he keeps this while in his hulking brute, gamma being form, the Abomination. Now let's get into the fight. Ghost Rider. Johnny Blaze, as the spirit of vengeance, the Ghost Rider, stands before Emil Blonsky, who transforms into the Abomination. Ghost Rider roars out with an epic demonic growl and roar aimed directly at the Abomination. As Abomination roars out, he hulks out, roaring, screaming, yelling, and grunting at Ghost Rider, as Ghost Rider grabs his chain and throws it through the air, whipping it through the air, wrapping it around the arm of the Abomination, as Abomination pulls back, pulling Ghost Rider to him, gripping him by the throat as he slams him to the ground, straight into the surface of the earth. Abomination is burned physically from touching Ghost Rider, as then the Ghost Rider shoots him with the Hellfire shotgun. Abomination is thrown back through the air as he is completely blasted with the Hellfire shot that completely penetrates with a pellet spread through his body, devastating his physical vessel, as then he gets up before Ghost Rider flames up the chain, causing the flame to go down the length of the chain, causing it to ignite, becoming superheated as it is wrapped around the fist of the Abomination. As it heats up, and Ghost Rider simply pulls it, yanking off, burning, and ripping off the hand of the Abomination himself. With his left hand completely removed, the Abomination becomes very angry and he is in severe pain as he runs at Ghost Rider, kicking him, causing him to soar through the air, flying up, shooting directly into the clouds as he comes crashing down, landing through a building straight into the ground, many layers beneath. He gets up and he sends a ball of hellfire straight through the building, through the walls, straight at the Abomination as it hits him in the chest. Now he has two large, burning craters in his chest. As he drops to his knees, he barely manages to stand and remains standing as he stumbles towards the Ghost Rider, as Ghost Rider jumps on his motorcycle. He rides right in the direction of the Abomination as he then goes through the air, crash landing towards him as he dive bombs the bike straight into the Abomination, causing it to explode with hellfire, causing him to go flying back, completely torched and singed, as he's almost entirely third-degree burned from head to toe with hellfire. It begins to eat at his physical body, his avatar, his living body, his being. As then he realizes he is no match for the Ghost Rider, as he gets enraged and tries to put up as much of a fight as he can, throwing massive blows at the Rider. He throws an insane straight jab with his right hand that sends Ghost Rider flying back as he runs towards him, sending a massive, mean uppercut his way. Damn near puts him out of the fight. Almost straight up knocks his lights out, as he sends him flying back, soaring, cutting through the air, as the Abomination runs over. Abomination grabs Ghost Rider midair by his ankle and throws him into the surface of the ground, causing him to break through it. His hand is damaged and burned, as his healing factor begins to cause him to regenerate, as the Ghost Rider wraps his chain around the Abomination's legs. As he grabs the chain, he yanks on the superheated hellfire chain, effectively, swiftly removing the legs of the Abomination. Abomination grabs the chain, pulling him to him and gripping him up with the other hand, as it burns his hand off when he makes contact with the Rider's throat, as then the Ghost Rider drops to the ground, breathing a stream of superheated hell flame directly from his mouth as the blast of hellfire breaks, burning and eating straight through the Abomination's body to the other side, as then he wraps his chain around his throat. The Rider pulls on his hellfire chain as it is superheated and directly wrapped around Abomination's throat. He yanks on it, effectively decapitating him, ripping and tearing, burning his head off his shoulders. Winner, Ghost Rider. Dice him, Audi.